YouTube, how's it going? It's me, R Squad 911. I'm back with another unboxing assembly review. This time it's not a statue, it's a lightsaber. I haven't done a lot of lightsaber reviews. I think I've done one or two, but I have quite a few, as you can see behind me. I really need to get on that and show you guys what I got. Some are from Corband, from Vader's Vault, and just some one-off customs. I'm more into the film accurate sabers. I know there's a lot of custom ones that look really crazy, but me, I'm a movie guy, I'm a Star Wars guy, so I need to have stuff from actual characters. And today we have one from one of my very most favorite characters, Ahsoka Tano. And I present to you the Black Series Force FX Elite lightsaber. So this one can change different colors. You can see here it's green, blue, and then kind of that greenish yellow. This one is Ahsoka's main hilt. She has a little Shoto blade, which is the shorter one. It's too bad they didn't release it with this. The price would have probably gone way higher. This was $400 Canadian. But you can go to Disney parks and buy their legacy lightsabers. I think it's like $199 US, which is such a crazy deal for both the main hilt and the Shoto blade. That's $199, not including the blades. I think the blades are $50 to $60. But I don't have much room to display two sabers, so her main saber is good enough for me. If you guys follow Clone Wars, her blades were originally green, and then later on she had her Shoto blade, which was that yellowish green. And then the reason why it's blue later on is because Anakin, when Ahsoka came back, he modified and made them better for her. Better probably because they look like his sabers with the blue blade. But as you see in the front here, you can see the art box. This is Ahsoka Tano. Doesn't really look like Rosario Dawson, kind of just their own rendition of her, which is great. It shows the blade colors here. 14 plus, needs 3 AA batteries, which I have ready over there. And on the sides, there's nothing much. On the back, it just shows kind of what it looks like. The hilt. It also comes with a kyber crystal. I believe you can stick it inside when the blade is removed, and you can turn it on and it'll light up from the top, which is pretty cool too. Some of my custom sabers have those as well, which is really a nice feature. You can like open the doors and you can see the kyber crystal in there. And but we're talking about sabers that cost about 2 to 3 times more than something like this. Yeah, to save a little bit of money, definitely better to get this one. And it's more readily available. You don't have to wait or, like wait till they're in stock or wait months for them to complete the installs for you. Yeah, you can just walk into Walmart and pick one of these up, or on Amazon, this is where I got mine on Amazon. So without further ado, I am going to open this up. Got my little trusty X-Acto knife here. Okay. Don't know how that was supposed to open. Anyways, so when you have it opened up, you get this, the hilt right here. That is very sharp. Wow, you guys need to be very careful. More about that later when I get that out of there. I can probably use that to cut open all these straps. So blade here, hilt here, kyber crystal here. I believe that is part of the stand. Not sure what that is. This is the stand. Instructions. Don't need those. Famous last words. Okay, so unboxing this, or unwrapping this. Very similar to the Kylo Ren stand. All right. Just like statues, I'll stuff that back in where it used to be. There it goes there. I believe this piece slides into there. Stand's really nice, made of metal. Not the best quality control. There's some like imperfections that they just painted right over. Very reminiscent of the Death Star interior. Like that. This is the kyber crystal. Just gonna try to slide this through. I don't want to leave everything kind of like pristine. That's the kyber crystal there. Really cool. Don't know if it needs batteries, or it looks like there's some metal contact there for it to charge or something. I will leave that there. Not sure again what that is. Looks like some sort of tool. And I'm going to take out the blade here. They use like some sort of string to hold in the blade. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I got a phone call mid-unboxing. It was my brother, so I had to pick it up. But where were we? We were unboxing the blade, held in by some string. And this is the blade here. Very nice. I believe there's probably strips of LEDs inside here. Oh, there's a little bit of damage on this, but I can live with that. So it could probably color change. It could probably do several colors, but I'm pretty sure they, in the programming and the hilt, they just make it do the blue, green, and a green, yellow blade. Polycarbonate blade, definitely not heavy duty for dueling, but maybe some light, touches with other blades. My custom blades there, they are for heavy dueling, so you can smash them as hard as you like. There's videos on YouTube of guys just smashing them into trees, and there's no issue whatsoever. But yeah, that's a blade there. I'm gonna place that here. And next thing we are going to unbox is the hilt. All right, so I am going to flip that over here. I like to keep everything kind of like pristine. If I wanted to box it up and sell it later on, I can just box it up like as if it was brand new. Not selling it as brand new, but I believe other collectors, when they buy something, when they see that you take the time and care to box it up just like how it was brand new, it kind of shows what kind of collector you are. Yeah. Except when you do that. I'm telling you guys, this hilt, I'm holding it from underneath. It is sharp. Wow. I mean, inside this right here, if I were to drag my finger there, I would definitely slice my hand open. I don't know what they're thinking. Even up here, it starts to get sharp too. Over top here, it's not as sharp. This one feels smooth. It's almost like they stamped it out and they didn't even like deburr it or de-edge it. But I mean, kids are going to be buying this, and if they're going to be holding it like this and somebody pulls it and their hand slides on that, they're definitely going to slice their hand open. So what I'm going to do later on after I'm done this review is I'm going to take some maybe 300 grit sandpaper and just lightly go over that edge to round it out, because that, like, you can probably hear that if I put it to the mic, like that is sharp. Wow. Okay. All right, so I'm going to get this box out of the way. All right, okay, so this feels like a tactile switch here. There's a button. That is a button as well. Not sure if anything else unscrews or whatever. But yeah, okay, so we will unscrew the bottom of the hilt. so on the bottom here, it says made in China, Lucasfilm Limited, 2021 Hasbro. All right, so something's a little loose in there. You can kind of hear that. Hopefully that is not a broken speaker. We will find out. So it just needs 3 AAA batteries. Later on, I'm going to buy the Energizer Lithium. They're guaranteed not to leak as long as like within, I think, 5 to 10 years, who knows. But they're guaranteed not to leak. Inside here, there's a slot for there. You just line that up, put it in, take the pommel back in. So this is all metal. I can still hear whatever was rattling in that speaker inside the hilt. I believe, I'm not sure if that's a CoverTech wheel. I don't think so. It's probably not going to be able to hook onto a CoverTech belt clip or whatnot. But let's see, batteries are in. Ah. It's making that sound like the saber's malfunctioning. That's obviously because there's nothing in there. So, how do we... Okay, that does not fit in there. It looks like there is kind of like a cap there, and there's 2 slots, and it looks like that's what this is for. So it's a tool to unscrew that. So you can't do that by hand because it's such a small piece. So what I will recommend is you put that in there, put your thumb and index finger kind of in between it just to hold it to guide, or else it's just going to flop around. What I'm doing is I'm kind of squeezing the top there to just guide it so it stays into place, and it comes out like so. See, this isn't sharp. Everything is all nicely beveled and everything. I don't know why they did that. And then you take this piece here, can only go in one way. So on here, there's like 2 guides there. So as you put it in, you just kind of turn it and you find the guide. I think you put this back on. Use the little tool here. And tighten like so. I wouldn't like tighten it too hard down. You don't want to break anything. That's not the activation. That was kind of cool. So what's happening is it just lights it up. So right now it's blue. Don't know if you guys can see that. Blue. If this is like any of my custom sabers, to change it, you probably press the 2 buttons. Yes, so you'll press the big fat orange button with the activation switch. So you press that and then the activation switch, kind of like one after another, and hold, and then it changed it to green. And now I'm going to do it again. And now it turns it to the greenish yellow, which is kind of cool. Yeah, so let's try to take this thing out again. For some reason, it just turned blue. Take that out. It looks like it will stay lit up. Oh, wow. Look at that. It's blue. I wonder if I can change the color while it's in there. So you can change it in there. Right now it is that yellowish green. Maybe I'll turn off the lights. Hey Google, turn off the basement main lights. So there's the green. Or hey Google, turn off the basement. Yeah, there's green there. Let's try that again. We'll put it in. Just gotta find a spot. It actually ignited. Interesting. That is actually quite loud. That's blue. Take that out. That's the blue. And then we'll do green for you guys so you guys can at least see that color. So when you do it, you actually got to hold it down so it's actually making contact with the contacts at the bottom. For a split second, it flashes a red. Huh. Maybe I'm not pushing down hard enough. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here, but it is not changing colors for me anymore. So something's going on here. I am not sure. Anyways, that's blue. Hey Google, turn on the basement main lights. And right now what we're going to do is we are going to insert the blade. Again, you have to find those guides, push that in. I guess you'll have to use this to secure the blade. I am glad it's not sharp because if you were to put it in, it might scratch up your blade. I'm going to slide this through. And now you don't need to use your hands to tighten that because the blade is guiding it. Okay. All right, so let's activate this. It's fairly loud. I mean, the activation and deactivation is pretty loud. I mean, it's loud because it's near the mic, but sitting like this, it's not as, it doesn't, the reaction is not as nice either. All right, what if I press this? So it's blaster block. What if I hold it? Oh, that's the stab. Wonder if I can change it while it's activated. Nope. Let's see. Maybe not. Trying to figure out how to change the color. But okay, while we're at this, this is how loud this one is. Oops. Right, and then the clash. As you can see, you have to hit it pretty hard for it to make the clash sounds. All right, so you guys heard that one. Deactivation is extremely loud. And I'm going to grab one of my custom sabers here. And you guys can hear how loud this one is. Oh, that's a rainbow. My daughter likes rainbow, but you can hear how reactive this is. This has smooth swing. But anyways, we'll do a proper one here. Sorry.
Hello there.
There we go. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Very, very reactive. These are the blaster blocks. There's a stab effect, which is really cool. As you can tell, this is way louder than that. This is a 28mm speaker in here. Yeah. But again, 3 times the price than one of these. I just wanted to get one of these because I love Ahsoka Tano. I might probably get a custom one later on, but I really shouldn't be spending that much money on sabers that I don't have room for. All right, so let's try to figure out how to change the colors on this. Oh, that keeps turning it off. Maybe I have to hold this. Even the button feels like, you know, it's getting stuck while I'm pressing it. Like the build quality isn't really there. Like with the sharp edges, the button's really kind of like chintzy. Feels like it gets caught on the edges of its housing. This thing here feels really cheap, like the way that it presses in. It also feels like it's going to get stuck, like the spring is just so weak on it. Inside here is all plastic. The only thing that's metal is the body, the pommel, these little bunny ears here. Not very reactive. That's me hitting that button, so yeah. See, not clashing. I'm hitting it pretty hard. All right, I'm going to turn off the camera for now, and I'm going to figure out how to change these colors so we're not sitting here for hours trying to watch me figure this out. So I will be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. I figured it out. Full disclosure, I looked at the instruction manual. So on my custom hilts, you actually have to press one button after the other. It's actually, on these ones, you hold them exactly at the same time. So here we go again. On, button here, activation button here, hold it. And it makes this kind of like change sound. It's very cool. All right, that's the green, and then we hold it again. And then we got the green yellow, which is very, very cool. That's for the Shoto blade though. So this is best in either the blue color, if it's like the last episode of Clone Wars or last season, or green. Yeah. So I will show you the color difference between a custom one and this one, and we'll see which one is brighter. So green would be Luke Skywalker's. Right here. This one has a Profi board in it. This one has like flashy lights there, and then you can see the brightness difference and the volume difference. Right? Huge, huge difference. Oh, that's muting it. And then this one has flash on clash, or there's the lockup. Like that. So you can see the difference in sound, in quality, in color. So at the end of the day,
Power off.
I think I'm going to return this and invest in a custom one, because after now having them side by side, it just really doesn't compare. These sharp edges, the volume, just the cheap feel of the buttons is just not doing it for me. I mean, this is still $400 Canadian. I'd rather spend $800 honestly to get something of this level, because this is not worth 400. To me, this is probably worth maybe 150, 200 Canadian. This is a big disappointment for me, to be honest. I feel like the Kylo Ren Force FX Elite is a much better saber than this, quality-wise, detail-wise, even volume. So just for a comparison, I'm going to grab that one for you guys so you can see. This is Kylo Ren's. It thinks that, oh, something's loose. Of course, I think I left this on and it has drained its batteries. Oh, there we go. I think it is low on batteries. Oh, it automatically turns off. Okay, there we go. So, much more reactive. I don't know what is going on with this thing, to be honest, guys. I'm sorry. There we go. No. Okay. The blade wasn't locked in. I think somebody else was playing with it. Much more reactive, louder, feels better. This is worth, I guess, the $350, $400 price tag. The Ahsoka Tano, it's not. That's probably why I still have this one in my collection and didn't buy a custom Kylo Ren, because custom Kylo Rens like this are over $1,200. So this was a very good compromise. However, this one, definitely not. This one's getting returned. Sorry. Who knows? If you're not used to custom ones, I'm not sure. It's definitely... actually, I can't even endorse it, to be honest, guys. I feel like it is very cheaply done, and this one, they just really didn't put any effort in, and it is definitely not worth the price tag. If you can get it used for maybe $150, $200, then go for it. But for $400, it is definitely not worth it, even if you use it on this stand, right? I don't know. Let's activate this thing again, maybe. No, the hum. It just, you know, when a lightsaber fires up, it needs to go just like kind of how it does. But when it idles, it should not be like this. Like it. Yeah, this. No. I'm sorry, guys. I can't endorse this. This is definitely not a good buy. And I'm not even holding any buttons. It's probably because this is stuck and it just changed colors by me trying to turn it off. Look at that. It just turned blue. I'm not even holding that button. So I gotta like press that, make sure that it's not sticking anymore to turn it off. If it was as loud as it is turning off or turning on in the idle, it would be much better, but this is just way too overpriced. I'm not even gonna bother standing this because it is going back to where it came from. All right, so I hope you liked the review. I'm sorry it wasn't more positive. I wanted this to be really good, considering that Ahsoka Tano was one of my favorite characters, but I just can't accept this. Yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. Sorry if this was a disappointment. Hopefully I saved you a couple of bucks. Like, subscribe, comment below. Tell me what you think, how this compares to custom. I know it's not a fair comparison, or how this compares to the old Force FX Elite Kylo Ren, because I feel like the Kylo Ren one is 10 times better than this. All right, so that's it for now, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.